Point of order, Chris Bryant.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. As you know, in order to get an oral question on the order paper, you have to submit as a backbench member to the ballot process. And every day, hundreds and hundreds of MPs fail. And, in fact, we nearly always fail. But just occasionally we have that little moment of joy when an email comes through saying, your question has been successful in the ballot for such and such. And I got 2 for this week. 1 tomorrow for justice questions on screening for brain injury in prisons. You would have thought directly responsibility of the Justice Department. And on Thursday, 1 on artists' resale right. You would have thought that artists were a responsibility of the Culture Department. Unfortunately, both those departments have decided to transfer those away, which means I won't get an oral answer. I won't get an opportunity to ask a supplementary question. Now, I don't know whether this is because they're frightened of answering questions from me, or whether they just want it shunted off to some other department. But can you just confirm that that ministers on the whole shouldn't be doing this? On the whole, it's better if you've got through the ballot process just to let it happen. And secondly, that either the minister themselves can overturn this decision and reinstate the question for tomorrow and for Thursday, or Mr Speaker could choose to catch my eye, or the other way round.
Well, I'd like to thank the honourable member for giving notice of the point of order. Now, the transfer of questions, as he says, is a matter for ministers, not the chair. And I appreciate that members may be disappointed to lose their slot, and in your case, slots, at question time if their oral question is transferred. Where questions relate to matters for which more than one minister is responsible, or where responsibility is ambiguous, I expect ministers to be very cautious about transferring oral questions. The Table Office is always able to provide advice to members on these issues, and there again, I'm sure that the Treasury Bench will have heard what the honourable member has had to say.